In the darkest corners of history, where the arcane and the supernatural intertwine, lurks a figure of chilling dread, Valak. Born from the cryptic pages of ancient grimoires, this enigmatic entity carries a sinister reputation that has chilled the spine of humanity for centuries. From these shadowy origins to its eerie portrayal in the modern world of pop culture, the mystery of Valak remains shrouded in a cloak of the unknown. Join us as we delve into the darkness to unravel the enigma of Valak. Our journey begins in the musty pages of ancient grimoires, where the first mentions of Valak can be found. These grimoires, packed with arcane knowledge and secret rituals, were the guidebooks for those who dared to delve into the occult. They were the manuals of magic, the ancient encyclopedias of the supernatural, providing a roadmap to those brave or foolhardy enough to tread the shadowy path of the paranormal. As we leaf through these dusty tomes, we find the first mentions of Valak in one of the most influential grimoires, the Lesser Key of Solomon, also known as the Ars Goetia. This text, believed to have been compiled in the mid-17th century, is a catalogue of 72 demons, a who's who of the infernal hierarchy. In the grand pecking order of the underworld, Valak holds a high rank. Described as a president of hell, this demon is said to command legions, 30 in number. Yet, despite this formidable position, Valak is not depicted as a monstrous figure in these texts, but rather, somewhat disconcertingly, as a small child with angel wings, riding a two-headed dragon. The Ars Goetia also attributes to Valak the power to locate hidden treasures, and bestow great wisdom upon those who summon him. Yet, let us not forget, this is the demon we speak of. The price for such knowledge and riches could be a soul. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? But this is where the story of Valak turns a corner. Here, in these ancient grimoires, Valak is a figure of the occult, a character in a magician's handbook. But as we move through history, this demon begins to take on a life of its own, seeping into folklore, literature, and eventually the silver screen. Valak, as depicted in these ancient texts, is just the beginning of a much larger, darker story. The tale of Valak is a winding path that leads us from the arcane secrets of ancient grimoires to the heart-stopping horror of modern cinema. But that, dear listeners, is a story for another time. Within the ancient texts we find chilling descriptions of Valak, painting a picture of dread and awe. As we delve deeper into the historical narratives, we encounter a startling image, Valak, a childlike figure with angel wings, astride a two-headed dragon. This image, as unsettling as it is incongruous, is a stark reminder of the deceptive nature of this demon. This juxtaposition of innocence and monstrosity is a common theme in demonology, a chilling reminder that evil often veils itself in deception. But why a child, and why a two-headed dragon? Some scholars suggest that the childlike form represents the demon's cunning and manipulative nature. The two-headed dragon, on the other hand, could symbolize duality, the ability to see past and future, or perhaps heaven and hell. Now let's turn our attention to the abilities attributed to Valak. Historical texts speak of Valak's power to reveal hidden treasures. This might sound appealing at first glance, but remember, we're dealing with a demon. The treasures Valak reveals are not material riches, but secrets, truths buried deep within one's soul, truths that one might not be ready to face. And then there's the matter of Valak's command over legions of demons. Imagine, if you will, a general at the helm of an infernal army, each soldier as malevolent and devious as their commander. It's a terrifying thought, isn't it? But what does all this tell us about Valak? It paints a picture of a being that is both complex and terrifying, a demon that embodies deception, manipulation, and raw power, a creature that is as much a riddle as it is a nightmare. The descriptions of Valak from these ancient texts are not just tales of horror and dread. They are insights into a creature that has been feared and revered through the ages. They are glimpses into a realm that exists in the darkest corners of our imagination. These descriptions give us a glimpse into the terrifying power and influence Valak holds in the demonic realm. From ancient texts, Valak has risen to haunt our modern imaginations as it influences folklore, literature, and media. For centuries, the demon has lurked in the shadows of our culture, subtly shaping our fears and nightmares. But it's within the last few decades that Valak has truly stepped into the limelight, thanks to its portrayal in modern horror films. In the realm of cinema, Valak's most infamous portrayal is undoubtedly in the Conjuring series and its spin-off, The Nun. Here, the demon is not the child with angel wings riding a two-headed dragon we know from ancient grimoires. Instead, it takes on a much more sinister and horrifying form, that of a demonic nun with piercing yellow eyes. This reimagining has not only terrified audiences worldwide, but also significantly influenced how we perceive this ancient entity. These films have played a pivotal role in bringing Valak from the obscure corners of occult literature into mainstream consciousness. They've crafted a new narrative around the demon, one that is as much about the terror it instills as it is about its rich historical origins. And this narrative has resonated with audiences, making Valak a household name in the realm of horror. But it's not just in movies that Valak has found a platform. The demon has also made its mark in literature, inspiring a myriad of stories and novels that delve into its sinister nature. It's even found its way into music, with bands and artists referencing Valak in their lyrics and album art. In many ways, it seems that Valak has transcended its origins, becoming something more than just a demon from an ancient grimoire. It's become a symbol of our collective fears, a chilling embodiment of the unknown that lurks in the shadows. Despite its transformation, however, its core essence remains the same. Valak is, and always has been, a figure of terror and intrigue. From the dusty pages of ancient grimoires to the silver screens of Hollywood, Valak continues to terrify and intrigue us with its chilling presence. We hope you've enjoyed this chilling journey into the lore of the demon Valak. If you're intrigued by the mysteries of the supernatural and want to explore more such tales, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We regularly bring you stories from the dark corners of history, folklore, and mythology. If you found this video interesting and informative, please give it a thumbs up. Your support helps us continue our exploration into the eerie, the unexplained, and the unknown. So stay tuned and brace yourself for more spine-chilling stories from the world of the supernatural. Remember, the darkness holds more than just shadows.